Hello and welcome to Smoke and Mirrors here on AI and Games, where I review the games I'm playing in between video releases, and this month, let's talk about Mini Metro, a subway simulation game developed by Dinosaur Polo Club and released on PC in 2015, but I was playing the Android version released in 2016. So I spent much of July travelling around and on holiday, so I wasn't home and couldn't play through my existing PC and console backlog. Hence I was looking for a wee mobile game just to help pass the time. Now, I don't play mobile games that often, given I don't have a long commute for work, and even when I do need to commute for a job I'm doing, I'm more often than not on my laptop doing work in preparation for said job, or I'm working through my backlog on my 3DS. So my mobile experiences in recent years have been very limited, with arguably Monument Valley and some of the Nintendo titles being the only mobile games I've played. But there was enough here that I wanted to talk about it, because I really had a lot of fun playing through Mini Metro. Like I say, I don't tend to play mobile games, but Mini Metro had cropped up in the Google Play Store a couple of times, and the idea of it really appealed to me. It's a fairly simple premise. Players are given a 2D representation of an area of land designed to mimic a real-world location, ranging from New York and Singapore to Istanbul and Osaka. Players are tasked with crafting subway lines that connect multiple stations. Each station is a designated white shape, while passengers seek to reach a station that matches their similar black shapes. What makes this challenging is that the distribution of stations and passenger types isn't uniform, and the longer you survive, more stations start to appear, new station shapes also appear, and the passengers are just cropping up everywhere. You also have a finite amount of resource, given you start with 3 train lines and 3 trains, but after each successful week of running the metro, you get 1 new train and a variety of new additions including carriages to carry more passengers, tunnels and bridges to cross water, new train lines that you can add, and some special unlocks such as stations that ensure faster transfer for passengers or bullet trains in places such as Japan. You'll eventually lose in the event that one of your stations suffers extreme congestion and as a result it gets shut down. What's so fun about this is it takes something universally understood, the topology and structure of subways, and gives you the ability to try it out yourself. Given I at present live just outside London, which is home to the oldest metro system in the world and requires a university degree to be able to memorise and plan your way through it, the appeal of building my own subway and seeing how sustainable you can make it was actually quite fun. But there is an underlying challenge and threat to the game that's not immediately obvious. The difficulty curve in each map can get quite aggressive, and while at first your focus is on making clean lines, ideally minimising the need for passengers to change between them, you begin to acquiesce and focus more on crafting paths that ensure traffic flow is as effective as possible. There is a tiny amount of underlying game AI logic to it as well, given the commuters won't board trains unless their destination is in the direction the train is headed. They do appear to calculate the shortest paths between locations and then prioritise trains that are taking those routes. It's fun because it reflects real-world behaviour, whereby you attempt to optimise your path through the metro before you even get on it, something I do every single time I'm on the train into London. What's nice about that is that in the normal game modes you can destroy and rebuild tracks quickly, even pausing the simulation to completely undo everything you've done, and then quickly rebuild it and see if this new idea you've got holds ground. There are other game modes beyond the normal one which I've focused on, including daily challenges with leaderboards, but also the extreme mode, where any changes you make to the tracks can't be undone, as well as a creative mode where you're allowed to build the map up yourself, adding stations by hand and being given unlimited resource. It's also, for the most part, a really simple game to pick up and play on mobile, given you literally draw the paths yourself using your finger. Sometimes it can get a little hairy when you're trying to add or remove a station to an existing route, but for the most part it works really well, and the clean visual design of the game, itself mimicking real-world metro maps, makes for a fun 5 to 10 minute playthrough. I've actually played through most of the maps in the game, given it's been updated several times with more recent levels, such as Guangzhou, Mumbai and Auckland. I'd love for them to add Glasgow in there as some sort of April Fool's joke, given if you've never used the metro in my hometown, it's just a circle. I feel like it should be like the tutorial level or something. I didn't realise till I got home and read up a bit more on the game's development that it originally started out on PC and Mac, but it's also on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm thinking I might pick it up at some point to play on another device that better fits around my day. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts, if you played the game on PC or mobile and what you thought of it. Thanks for watching this episode of Smoke and Mirrors on AI and Games. You can watch these episodes early by being part of the AI and Games Patreon. Stay safe, have fun, I'll be back.